was a beautiful morning in Los Santos. Freight was just finishing a run when he noticed a brown streak, who Freight can see was on the verge of an existential crisis. "Are you feeling well?" asked Freight.
"I can't complain," said Brown Streak, but he said it unconvincingly.
Freight wanted to cheer his friend up.
Freight wanted to cheer his friend up.
And eventually, Brown Streak spoke up.
"I love my branch line," he said, "but I can't help but wonder what's beyond the blockade that stops us from entering Las Venturas."
Freight tended to the little brown streak and said that sometimes the best travel are those we can only dream about. Brown Streak wasn't listening. He was too busy thinking about how he was going to charge through that blockade the moment an opportunity arose. Later that day, Brown Streak was getting ready for his usual run, where he'd deliver cargo like half a mile down the line because none of the map was unlocked yet. He was just about to start when he felt something fall onto him. He looked back. It was one of the local gang members, and another, and another. One of the gang members ran to the front of Brown Streak and kindly asked him to drive as fast as he could. "Can you do that for me?" he asked politely. "Oh, yes," said Brown Streak, while somehow making eye contact. And just then, a motorbike pulled up alongside Brown Streak, and CJ, the driver, let out a huge sigh, as if to say, this isn't the first time he'd done this today. Brown Streak raced away like never before, much to the annoyance of the chasers, but they didn't give up. "We've got to get those fools," said the heavier set one. "Follow that train!" And the race was on. Presently, a Glendale was taking a break on the crossing while his driver was... Suddenly, everyone began to fire their weapons, with the heaviest set one not hitting anything whatsoever. One of the gang members slipped and was clinging on desperately to Brown Streak. At last they had a perfect tame of one of the gang members. When? That was Freight, who wasn't stopping to say hello. Brown Streak was tired. He wasn't used to high-speed chases and bikes shooting at him. He had begun to give up all hope when suddenly, just around the corner, his luck started to change. There was a barrier blocking the other track. "Take the high road on the right," said the heavy-set fellow. They managed to dodge the barrier, just in time.
"Look, the fizzling firebox is out! CJ! The train!"
He yelled as an oncoming train came from the other side in a hurry. Brown Streak can see Las Venturas. It was far away in the distance, but to Brown Streak, it looked closer than ever. The gang members mustn't have known about the blockade on Frederick Bridge, and when they found out that their path was blocked, they had horror on their faces. But Brown Streak wasn't ready to give up on his dreams.
"I'm gonna ice these fools, man," said the heavy-set fellow.
"You've done it!" "Hooray!" cheered the gang members. Brown Streak's face was a little sore, but as he chuffed away to a new adventure, he couldn't be any happier. CJ and the heavy-set fellow weren't allowed on the other island and slowed to a halt. But they were still determined. "We'll try again tomorrow," said the heavy-set fellow. After all you had to do was follow the damn train, CJ!